Hi, good morning, Clocking the Gallop fans. Welcome to our midweek racing. We're back in KwaZulu-Natal at Scottsville today for our racing there. First race will be the first of 8 races there today. And just having a look at the card, the first race jumps off at 12:20, with the last race going off at 4:25. And we're just 48 hours away from the start of our Going for Gold promotion, which is running on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday this coming weekend. And you'll be able to get our selection sheets, our full comprehensive look at those 4 meetings with our whole team chipping in, the team consisting of myself, Neil, Nino, and the Ghostryder. And Lyle will be chipping in where he can. And we'll be selling this off to you for 250 Rand. You have until Friday morning, about midday, to register. However, if you do choose to join on the weekend, that'll be purely up to you. You'll pay the same price, but you'll miss out on the action from the days that you miss out on. So it's Friday at Fairview, the 29th of July. Saturday, the big Marshall's World of Sport Gold Cup meeting at Greyville. Then Sunday at Kenilworth. And Monday, we move again to Fairview. So 2 Fairview meetings in the 4 meetings that you'll buy from us. You'll pay your 250 Rand into our Clocking the Gallop bank account. That number of our current account is 629055283221. And please remember, some of you have not remembered already to send us your proof of payment and your details, either via email on clockingthegallop@gmail.com or WhatsApp us on 079 390 5747. And I reiterate that because there are a couple of people who I don't have contact numbers for. Don't rely on the bank to just send us the proof without contacting us yourself. So if you feel you are in that category already, please contact us either via email or WhatsApp us and let us know that you have paid, and send us through your deposit slip and we'll be able to pick it up. And you'll receive our selections for the 4 days, courtesy of our full team. Looking forward to hearing back from you. Well, let's move now into our selections at Scottsville. Today, Wednesday, the 27th of July, the Ghostryder has looked at it pretty hard. So let's go on to those selections. I'll give you the changes as well today at Scottsville. Firstly, congratulations to the Ghostryder. We had that double header on Sunday and Monday. He tipped a total of 10 winners out of 18 races. I think that's superb going. And yeah, well done to him. It's not easy to tip, and we credit him for doing his best. Now, today, let's move into today's meeting at Scottsville. Firstly, I can tell you that Samanga Kamala is still battling with a sickness. I'm not sure what it is, but it's quite concerning, because I heard the commentator mention yesterday at the Val that he did arrive on course, but the doctors refused to let him ride. So I'll try in the next 24 hours to get hold of Monty Maramutu, who is Samanga's agent, to find out what's going on there. But it is concerning ahead of the Gold Cup meeting, because he does have a plum ride in Aragosta on Saturday. And I'd like to get to the bottom of what's going on there, but it is concerning to me, certainly from the outside looking in. So he's not riding today. Also, Gareth Wright is medically indisposed. Now, there have been 8 millimeters of rain at Scottsville in the last 7 days, but the track will come up as good. The false rail is set 3 meters and the penetrometer at 23. But remember that Kamala and Gareth Wright not riding there today. So let's go on to race 1. And in race 1, you can scratch number 7, Super Fast. And we're still awaiting the rider for number 4, Tiger Spring. Race 1 on the program will kick off the bipot at 12:20. It's a juvenile plate, 1,100 meters, and the Ghostryder is tipping the Garth Puller runner number 6, Franz Lahar, who won well on debut. Warren Kennedy picks up the ride, and he's tipped that to beat number 8, Variety Fair, from the Peter Muscat stable. Third to number 3, Slim Yanni, and fourth to number 1, Rulership. So 6, 8, 3, and 1 will open up the meeting. Race 2 starts with the place accumulator at 5-1. It is a maiden plate fillies and mares over 1,200 meters. And number 4, 5 Phoenix, will be ridden by J.P. van der Merwe. J.P. rides number 4, 5 Phoenix in race number 2. Now, interesting here that the selection is number 7, Petite Verdot, the daughter of What a Winter, for Garth Puller again. Serena Mudley rides after a fair enough effort behind Shantastic first time out. But And I say a big but here. There has been money for the Mark Dixon runner, number 10, Spirited Flight. Now, Keegan DeMello rides really well for his old boss, Mark Dixon. And Mark Dixon is a punting yard. We know that from following him over the years. And if they put the money down, they are there, especially with juveniles. Now, they're backed Spirited Flight in from 8-1 into 4-1. So even with that support, we believe that may be a hindrance to number 7, Petite Vidot winning. Hence why today we don't have any clear-cut best bet or value bet for that matter. The Ghostryder steering clear of tipping those today. So he obviously, without tipping either a best or a value bet, he says tread cautiously throughout the day. Third in the second race to number 5, Victory Bell, and fourth to number 9, the Hollywood runner, Isn't She Bonnie, for Michael Roberts. Let's move on to the third race. Start of the pick 6 at 1:30. It's a maiden plate fillies and mares over 1,200 meters, once again up the straight. In the third race, there are no changes to report. And number 1, Time Chaser, is our selection. Again, Duncan Howes, this time with Tabiso Gumede. Time Chaser ran in the Golden Slipper on July Day, beaten 7 lengths by Amina. That was over further, but before that ran behind Totally Rocks, who subsequently franked the form. So we believe Time Chaser is the right one there, ahead of number 4, Honeyland, third to number 10, Cinnamon Blush, and fourth to number 7, Malcolm's Dream. Also, look out for the betting on number 6, Green Chili, the daughter of Give Me the Green Light. The Ghostryder says it is the first time up from the Gareth Mansell stable, and watch out if there's any money for that. Race 4 jumps at 2:05. It's a maiden plate over the 1,600-meter trip. Changes in the fourth race. Scratch number 8, Flying Wonder, and that's the change there. So Flying Wonder is out of race 4. Here our selection is the Glenn Cotson train, number 1, Blackberry Malt, who ran in that sales race on July Day, beaten 3.5 lengths by Mover and Shaker. From a 1 draw, should be particularly hard to beat over here. It does have challenges, though. The second selection is number 5, Black Cherry. Mike DeCock teaming up with Richard Ferree. Third to number 7, Michelin Star, the visiting runner from the Lucky Hoodalaka stable. Craig Zaki had a tremendous afternoon yesterday at the Val, riding a few winners, and he rides this one for his boss. And fourth to number 11, Professor Snape, who I see has attracted some support but hasn't been blessed with the best of draws. Watch out for the betting on number 4, Ponte Pietra, which is a son of Vercingetorix. Dean Canamo, when he steps a horse out over a mile first time out, you have to sit up and take notice. I see there's no betting support for him at the moment, but if there is any support for him race time, then include him in your bets. Number 4, Ponte Pietra. Let's move on to race number 5 at 20-3. It's a merit-rated 85 handicap over the 1,600-meter trip. Race 5 indicates no changes at this stage of the morning. And here, the selection is number 5, Incredible, for Vaughan Marshall, Richard Ferree. Tries the blinkers for the first time, and hopefully that'll make the difference for the connections. Second to number 9, the stable companion, Pineapple Express. Third goes to number 2, Born to Perform. And fourth to number 13, which is Mr. Pagal. The Ghostryder not happy with his race at all, because he says there are dangers in numbers 4, which is Duke of Rain, the visiting runner from Lucky Hoodalakis, number 6, Jaipa Jewel, as well as number 12, Whispers of War. So he's not comfortable with this race at all. You can say that he's played it pretty wide over here in this 85 handicap, not comfortable with the selection there. Moving on to race 6 at 3:15. It's a fillies and mares 90 handicap over a mile. In the 6th race, once again, it is all clear, no changes. Here the Ghostryder sides with number 5, Rotunda. Richard Ferree again for Peter Muscat, won on it last time out, gave it a peach of a ride, and she is very well bred as Rotunda. Tip that to beat number 3, Drama Queen, for second. Third goes to number 8, Makara. And fourth to number 6, Meet at the George, 5-3-8-6. Dangers if you want to go wider on numbers 1, Alabama Anna. I'm a bit suspect over the trip, but she did go start to finish over the 14, but 1,600 meters may be a question mark for me. And number 4, Top Me Up Holly from the Allison Wright stable. On to race 7 at 10-4. It's a merit-rated 99 handicap over 1,200 meters. In the 7th race, number 9, Courageous Cat, makes its long-awaited return to the course for Mike DeCock. Extremely well bred. but as yet without a rider. No rider declared as yet for Courageous Cat. I can tell you that on the 15th of July, the sire, Kitten's Joy, passed away, a sad loss to the breeding ranks in America. This horse was obviously bred overseas, or bred here actually, but was sired overseas by Kitten's Joy, who goes for an almighty Fia Pop and has got a big reputation, does Courageous Cat. Is tipped to win by the Ghostryder, to beat number 6, Mardi Gras, third to number 4, Sachet Away, and fourth to number 1, Prince of Taranto. If there are to be dangers, look no further than 5, Party Time, and 8, Ishnana, 5 and 8 as the dangers there. Just going to update the changes to see whether or not there is a jockey change now on Courageous Cat. Still not, so still no rider yet for Courageous Cat in race number 7. On we move to the 8th and last race at 25 past 4. It's a merit-rated 68 handicap. It's over 1,200 meters. In race 8, you can scratch numbers 4, Grey Ocean, and 8, Happy Wanderer. They come out. Jockey changes. Number 10, Prince Tyrion, is ridden by Ashton Aries. Number 13, Lord of the Manor, Warren Kennedy, puts his leg over this, +1. 17, Senor Garcia gets a run. Will now be drawn at 4, Richard Fariop. And number 18, Putin's Promise gets a run, drawn at 8. Cabello Mazzignani rides Putin's Promise. Note that in race 8, numbers 10, Prince Tyrion, and 16, Call Me Mr. Greenlight, both race with a compression mask fitted. Selection here. First is number 7, Sir Pom. Second to number 18, Putin's Promise. Third to number 15, Quest for the Best. And fourth to number 5, which is the Bayou. Definitely concerning for the Ghostriders this race, because you'll see how wide he's gone in his PA. The dangers are 1, Family Favorite, 2, Intrepid Act, and even number 14 to chuck in, We All Chommies. It is a particularly difficult card today. There's no clear-cut information coming through from the Ghostryder. He appears pretty tentative on all his selections. There's no best bet, there's no value bet, but here is the place accumulator. So it's a total cost of 560 Rand, and that is your PA. You'll see as many as 7 horses in the last leg, and in the fourth leg as many as 5. So those are the trouble legs for the Ghostryder today. Spent hours on it, can't work out what's actually going on there, so it's decided to load up. So let's run through those numbers. First leg, numbers 5 and 7, Victory Bell and Petite Verdot. The second leg, numbers 1 and 4, Time Chaser and Honeyland. The third leg, banker number 1, Blackberry Malt. Then go numbers 2, Born to Perform, 5, Incredible, 9, Pineapple Express, 12, Whispers of Awe, and 13, Mr. Pagal. By 3 and 5, Drama Queen and Rotunda. 6 and 9, Mardi Gras and Courageous Cat. And there's that last leg. All of 1, Family Favorite, 2, Intrepid Act, 5, The Bayou, 7, Sir Pom, 14, We All Chommies, 15, Quest for the Best, and 18, Putin's Promise. It's 560 Rand for the full bet. It's 56 Rand for 10%, and it's 112 Rand for 20%. That is your betting for today's meeting at Scottsville. We hope that you'll join us for our Clocking the Gallop Extra initiative, which starts on Friday morning. You've got 48 hours or so to get involved and enjoy your Wednesday racing today out at Scottsville. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow racing is at Turffontein. I'll be taking you through that with Lyle Cooper. So Lyle and I will be doing our selections. Join us tomorrow again here on Clocking the Gallop. All the best for the day.